Climatize, the movie. This video is about the big adventure, as in hiking the 44-kilometer, 26-mile, 4-day Inca Trail up to 11,000 feet and descending into Machu Picchu through the Sun Gate. You will go through several old abandoned and beautiful mountain cities that are only reached by foot. Therefore, you will be one of a very limited group of folks on the planet to see them. Join the club, you will be a better person for going. So Anastasia said, "Hey Beth, I'm going to Machu Picchu, you want to go?" So began another absolutely epic life experience. Thanks, Stacie. Oddly, Beth was absolutely and completely ready for this adventure with every fiber of her being. The whole experience would embrace every lesson she had learned in her 60 years. Looking back today upon the totality of her adventure, she is the only person that I know that could put it all together into a perfect life experience, but enjoy every facet of both planning and execution of the plan. Today, as I tell you her story, she was back at her job, and I have 3,000 photos and 775 gigabytes of digital 4K 360 video to edit into some kind of coherent storyline. She put it all out there, she totally killed it, and came home safe to tell the stories today and into the future. She has a ginormous smile on her face and a song in her heart as she is back navigating the muck and mire of daily life, helping people heal from physical traumas with the help of modern chemistry, aka nursing. I'd like to take a second and shout out to Follow Alice, a global tour company. Happy people in happy places, creating happy people with happy faces. 4 out of 4 stars to Follow Alice. The girls are hooked up and discussing the next adventure to book. Like Schwarzenegger, they'll be back. This production, notes, and narrative is a broad view into what it took to round trip this adventure without incident. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to present to you this epic South American adventure. This folder contained in the story is laid out sequentially. These videos are intended to give you insight into what it's really like tripping to Machu Picchu. This is a non-revenue site. I do all this for the love of adventure and adventure sports. With that, my videos are about background in your home or event or to share among friends. When folks visit our home for a gathering, we pull up the YouTube folder, set the volume low, and click all, play all. And our guests can watch and discuss our recent adventures while consuming great food, drink, and making general merriment. With a house full of people, we can have a different adventure sport running in the background in several different rooms. Today's uploads will be replaced soon with the same video containing narrative, notes, and comments structured towards folks planning the same adventures, so grab a notepad if you are one. As a point of impact, I will ask you several questions. 1. What are the restrictions on cameras and backpacks in the ancient city of Machu Picchu? Well, number 1, no selfie sticks or tripods on your cameras. And you can only wear a 20-liter or less backpack in the ancient mountain city. A couple more poison pills are: your access is time entry reservations. There are circuits and routes roped off to keep you in line, aka herding turtles. If you don't get the proper circuit, you may not see that thing you seek. These examples are the kind of poison pills that you could learn from our video. There are many poison pills, and Beth found every one of them. Firstly, let's stop for a nanosecond. If you are thinking about going to Machu Picchu, stop right now and get working on your passport. This could take weeks and weeks. If you have a current passport and it's up for renewal within 6 months of your travel date, you should just renew early, as some countries require that. I'll wait, so get started. Okay, did you get that done? Back to the data dump. So, baseline preparation and scheduling. Lead time items, wrap your head around it. This could take some time. Firstly, sign up with your preferred travel company like Follow Alice. Deal with your passport as mentioned previously. Start ascertaining your vaccination requirements. And no, Beth is a licensed health professional and got wildly conflicting information, but navigated that information by insisting on getting shots even when the doctor told her, you probably don't need this one. It's better to have them and not need them than to not have them and need them. Costco had a travel vaccination plan for members, so consider that. Next item, get your SIM card for your phone. Do not wait and set it up down there. Make it work at home first. When you are there with no connection, you cannot initiate a connection. Electricity. Get your battery bricks or bricks. Airline restrictions limit your brick size and quantity. You could only be allowed a 100 amp hour brick. Check with your airline's online information. Don't reinvent your experience by speculation. Do what the locals do, carry a power brick down there on the plane. Buy another if you think you're going to need it down there. Your tour leader will have a brick in their backpack, so copy them. Get a brick or two. Your phone will have intermittent service, so shut it off and power save, or put it in airplane mode if you're using your phone for pictures. Shut it off every chance you get to save power. Or get a brick. I can't stress this enough. Get your backpack 20 liter. Also get a rain cover. Get a couple ditty bags that you can hand off one of those to your porter who will haul it to the mountain for you. Get your hiking boots. We prefer a solo hiking boots. I will never purchase another type of hiking boot. A solo is it. Rain shell, jacket, and pants. This trip will cost several thousands of dollars. Don't cheap out and get a crappy rain suit for no reason. Spend a couple bucks or potentially be miserable. Sleeping. It can get down to 30 plus degrees in your tent at night and 80 degrees during the afternoon. The size of your compressed stowed sleeping bag matters to the tour company, as your porters will be carrying it for you. Hand lamps, gloves, and cloth snot rags. Bathing. Yeah, right. You're funny. Moving on. Eating. Don't eat anything crazy before the hike starts. Please read between the lines here. Meals are provided by your tour company, so a few food bars a day in your backpack will suffice. Talking. Speaking French is helpful, as is speaking Spanish, as a matter of convenience but not as a matter of necessity. Your guides speak enough American to create a warm environment and exchange ideas and requirements. Travel insurance. If you're buying travel insurance, remember this. Do not throw away your boarding passes from your flights. If you need to make a claim, you will need proof of loss, and Beth suggests you save every receipt that is necessary on this in the next revision. Beth, topic? Watch YouTube videos of others doing the 4-day hike. There are multiple videos of folks not having a good time or did not have a good time. But in the end, the problem was probably their misconceptions or crap planning. Oh, and by the way, next topic. Training and conditioning. The only thing you need is elevation training. You can go to the gym every day for 30 days previous to your trip and completely waste your time. Plan on walking upstairs for 2 days and downstairs for 2 days. By the way, a footnote here, most injuries occur going down. keep that in your head as those times are in play. Altitude, altitude, altitude. If you conquer altitude, you win. My lifetime experience will help you. If you hike up to or close to 9,000 feet in your home training, you will be able to get to 11,000 feet without much discomfort. You'll have to go once a week for the 4 weeks previous to travel day. Okay, more on this later in an updated video. So back to chatting with Anastasia. As I said earlier, Anastasia asked Beth, hey, you want to go? And the deal was in play. Lucky for Beth, she has access to every resource required for the trip. We are blessed with a snow-covered 11,000 foot volcano in our backyard to train on, and had just completed winter 25-26 ski season, having skied 2 to 3 midweek days on our home mountain resort on Mount Hood, and as usual, we're using our spring pass good until Memorial Day. So suffice to say, the girl was in pretty great shape on the baseline. All she needed was a little confidence, which could only be provided by hiking to altitude repeatedly at her own pace without me busting her chops to work out the demons in her head. She won, she got it done. Hiking is not a team sport. In the end, you're pushing yourself to go beyond your perceived limit and push your goal out another 50 feet. Another 50 feet. Another 50 feet. Okay, here's my plan. This video will kick off the series. We will follow up with Beth from PDX to Colorado to Old Mexico, then to Panama, then to South America. The videos of Lima, the Amazon, Cusco, and other small towns will be in sequence leading up to the Machu Picchu 4 days of loveliness. Then Rainbow Mountain and a day more touristing around home. So let's see how I do telling the story of a huge trip that I was not on. Oh, and Beth will join the audio track beginning in the next video to help explain what you're seeing and why. So, rock on. I'll see you in the next video.